Hey guys! So today I want to I want to tell you a story about how I had to go on a hunt for a crossbody bag when I was over 370 pounds. So last year, April 2021, well, probably about March, me and my husband, we were going on our anniversary trip, and or maybe this was a few years ago. So, about a year ago, my husband and I, we were preparing to go away for our anniversary. And I wanted a crossbody bag that I can just, throw across me and look okay in. And when I used to wear a crossbody bag, I would go on this crazy hunt because the bag had to be a certain length in order for it not to stop right up under like my boob, and I hated that. Like, it's a crossbody, not a cross chest bag. And it's supposed to go down to like about your hip. So anyway, um for some reason I had a hard time finding a bag like this. And I remember it came down to the wire, and I finally found a bag, and I had to I Googled everything. I Googled like plus size bags for, plus size women, crossbody bags for plus size women. I Googled anything I can possibly think of to find length measurements that would, reviews that would be okay enough for me to wear this bag. And the only thing I found was this. It was a very little bag. Not very much can fit in it. I still have it and I use it today. But even when I got it, it still didn't fall exactly where I wanted it to fall, because I was, over 370 pounds. And, but it did serve its purpose. So it's just like the things that we have to buy had to buy when we were bigger. Like, we have chairs in the house that we had to purchase that would fit people over 350 pounds. We have chairs in the house. We bought furniture, and we have broken furniture, because they're recliners, because we weighed too much. We weighed way too much. And I remember even with buying a car, this was I don't know, years ago, maybe about 10 years ago, we needed a new vehicle, and we had to take into consideration like our size when we got in the car, like how close me and my husband arm would touch, like when we were in the car, because we were so wide. We purchased a bed frame that, because our other one broke, but we had got so large that our bed frame broke, and we had to purchase on Amazon a bed frame that would fit, that would hold like 1,000 pounds. And I mean, it's crazy. Um, all the stuff that we had to do in order to just maintain some type of normalcy when it came to shopping for things, or just having things, or just not looking completely ridiculous with a pocketbook hanging at your boob instead of hanging at your hip. And it's or you knew that you were big, but it was, I don't know, it was just it's not that you didn't want to do anything about it, it was just your normal. So it was just your normal. So it just became your norm. That's it. And you just kept adjusting to that lifestyle, and that's what it was. We just kept adjusting to that lifestyle. So shoes became an issue for me when we went on vacation and last year. And we met up with my sister and her husband, and for a little bit, and I went to go try on some shoes. literally could not get my feet in the shoe. Not because of the length. Like I wear a size 11 now after 3 kids. But the width of my feet had got so bad. Like my legs were swollen so much. My ankles, my feet, that I couldn't even fit my foot in like regular shoes. Okay, try on wide. I did. And that didn't fit either. And it was just, I remember leaving the store feeling so sad and so ashamed that something so simple I could no longer do. And this was like 2 months, 2 or 3 months before I had the surgery. And it's just like man, like, and I didn't like not eat. I didn't eat a solid for the rest of our uh, vacation. I did not. I kept eating whatever we ate. So habit, choice, you know, whatever you want to call it. But that experience just wasn't a big enough deal for me to just be like, oh, okay, let me just eat lighter while we're on vacation. So like, it's just like, you don't even like, you just learn to adjust when you're a big person. When you're morbidly obese, you learn to adjust. You don't make adjustments. You don't like, unfortunately, until it hits you, or you don't change your life. You just make adjustments, and you just keep making adjustments and alterations until life fits you better. So you can't fit in, regular shoes, wear wide. You can't fit in wide, wear double wide, or whatever it is. You can't, your bed breaks, just buy another one. Not lose the weight, not get healthier, not not like, try and do something about your lifestyle. Nope, just keep on adjusting yourself, so that way you don't lose the weight. And it's really about like an awakening moment. Like you really have to have that like what moment that slap you in your face, and who knows when or where that will come from. But for me, none of these experiences like sent off a red flag, or like put a little ding in my head like, girl, you better pull it together. No way you should be buying a double wide shoe or extra large bed or whatever it is, so that way you can live a little bit normal. Nope, that didn't help. Not even at all. It was just, okay, I just have to adjust. Oh, okay, my pants don't fit, buy bigger pants. Or, my shoes don't fit. Okay, just, buy wider shoes. And, oh, okay, I ripped my pants, which happened, real talk, in church. And, okay, that's fine. Just, get a bigger pair. Get a bigger size next time. So, anyway, like, that's just like, it's just like the craziest thing. So, hopefully, like, going forward, it's like, I think you just have to have standards. Like, like if I get to, like, let's say you're at your goal weight. Let's say your goal weight is 160. And you're like, okay, if I get to 165, I know, like, I got to reel it in. Like, I think maybe that's the way to do it. Not, oh, okay, I'm 160, I'm 170. And then now you're like, okay, well, I can't fit in my pants anymore. Let me just go ahead and, get a bigger size. My husband's grandmother, she was such a sweet person. She was saying, one day she got in a car with us when we were going to church, and she was like, I put on this outfit and it didn't look right. And I was like, okay, I got to lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds because she didn't like the way she looked in her clothes. And I just remember laughing at her, but she was right. She's right. Like, you don't go buy bigger clothes. Don't go buy bigger clothes. We're adults. We don't need, like, you buy your kids fall and winter and spring clothes. You don't have to do that all the time. But what you can do is like, okay, I put on a little extra weight. Maybe the choice is, or maybe the decision is to drop that extra weight versus buy bigger clothes. Because trust me, you buy bigger clothes, you going to fit into them. I remember buying a pair of pants because they didn't have my size. Was it a pair of pants or a dress? I can't remember. And they didn't have my size. So let's say, I was a 22. So I bought the next size up. And I brought the next size up. And guess what? The next thing you know, I was wearing a 24. Like, I filled it out. I wouldn't recommend that. So like, like right now I fit into a size 14 dress. Let's say for some reason that dress, gets to be a little snug. I'm not gonna buy a 16. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get back in that 14 comfortably. That's my plan. Cause just thinking about it, about how we altered our life and bought stuff to accommodate, our size, is crazy now. It's crazy. It's crazy to me now. Instead of, not eating out. We used to spend like $500 plus on eating out. Plus a month. A month. 500 plus a month. And it was just the two of us at the time. It was just me and my husband. We didn't even have kids. And we spent all that money on eating out. We could have been traveling. We could have been doing anything else. We could have purchased a house by now. Nope, we decided to eat it. And then we decided that we needed to buy stuff to accommodate our bigger size. Like, to me, some of the choices that we did, looking back, like in retrospect, it's like, what were you thinking? What were you thinking? All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you have a lovely day. Peace.